I was playing Call of Duty, and yep.
All right, guys, welcome in again. I'm James Haskell, my co-host Glenn Martin. We're really excited to talk about free agency some more and our Baltimore Ravens. Some new news coming across the screen. Glenn, what do you got for us?
All right. So the Ravens are bolstering their already strong defensive line by adding defensive lineman Michael Brockers from the formerly of the Rams for 3 years, $30 million deal that includes $21 million guaranteed. So they are not messing around. They are done being vulnerable against the run, and they're going to be gigantic. This guy is top 5 in the league against the run, and top 25, I believe it was. Yeah, top 25 overall grade interior defensive lineman. And they're adding that with Calais Campbell, who was rated number 1 against the run, an interior defensive lineman. Oh, and by the way, Brandon Williams is still here. So, oh my goodness, what are your immediate thoughts when you hear that?
Man, I'm super excited about it. My immediate thought was this draft is going to be offense heavy, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And the other thing I thought about was, if we do go with an inside linebacker, from the time of Ray, Ray will say it himself, one of the reasons he's Hall of Famer is because of the guys he always had up front.
Yeah.
Always, always, always. From the Goose to the Duck with Kelly Gregg, to Haloti Ngata, all those guys. So I thought about that too, and being able to let our linebackers run free. So I'm excited about it. It's gonna be fun to watch. I'm not gonna miss Michael Pierce, and that I was concerned about that.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Bye.
Yeah, well, what's cool about Brockers is he's not just good against the run. He also provides a little bit of pass rush.
He's a real athlete. Like, if you watch him play, he's got some serious athletic ability.
Yeah, I mean, our defensive front now is pretty terrifying. I mean, he had 3 sacks last year, I believe 8.5 over the last 3 years. Numbers that Michael Pierce is just not going to get to. That's not his forte. So the fact that he can do both, I think, because you combine that with Calais Campbell, who can, again, do both. And if they can bring back McPhee, man, on passing downs, you put him in the middle with them too. It's gonna be scary. So, and then of course, we had one other player departing the Ravens, as the Ravens have decided to release offensive lineman James Hurst. So we got both the Hursts out the building in one day. Yeah. So I mean, he was suspended the first 4 games. He was paid well for a backup, a guy who rarely ever played. So, they're just cutting him loose, maybe saving a couple bucks. So,
and he'll get another shot.
Yeah, he can not even come back, maybe. Nah, probably not.
But I tell you what, though, it's real. Like you said, that incomplete picture when it comes to the draft, man, it's going to be really fun. I think the draft, because I feel like young Ravens fans, like people that are new to being a fan of the Ravens, they always get excited for the draft because they think we're going to get a wide receiver. They think we're going to do this, all these sexy picks, right?
Yeah.
We don't normally do that stuff.
Past few years we have.
We have, but you know how it is, traditionally speaking.
Yeah. Yeah, we might go back to those traditional not so sexy picks this year.
So, I think other than offensive linemen, which they can be sexy, right?
Middle linebacker, if that's considered, the more attractive picks, I think middle linebacker is definitely a place we can still be seeing them go, in the first round or early in the second round. And also with all this draft capital, who knows where they're picking? I don't think they're back at any of these at these top spots. I don't see them sticking at these spots.
Dude, nobody can hang with Eric Decosta. Nobody.
Man. I mean, they have solidified that defensive front. I mean, it's scary for teams out there, man.
I know, because think about it. We're already going to – and then also just as an aside, we put a tender on Skura and then also on Gus, my boy.
Your boy, yeah.
He's hanging around.
The lowest tender, so he's certainly being left vulnerable. But with his knee injury and he's not necessarily considered a dominant player when he was healthy. It doesn't look like he's going to get snatched away very easily. But we'll see.
Yeah, and no, it'll be really interesting. I give this move an A based on the quality, the length of the contract. I think it's interesting because if you look at all these contracts, like I feel like the last 8 of them or so, from going back to the season, whether they're big names or small adjustments, they everything is lining up with Lamar's contract.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure. Because they know he's going to get paid.
Yeah. So, but I think it's good strategy. And I think they're going to come to Lamar and say, look, we're going to pay you like you deserve to be paid. I think Lamar's going to be as friendly as he can. I know this is looking years ahead, but that guy wants to win. If he wants anything, he wants to win.
Well, that's true. But luckily for us, we can cross that bridge a long time from now.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes, because that's going to be an expensive bridge. But I wanted to bring up a couple other quick little notes from around the league. Byron Jones, cornerback formerly of the Cowboys, agreed to a 5-year deal with the Dolphins, making him the highest paid corner in the NFL with $57 million of his $82 million guaranteed. So, wow. I mean, he's a heck of a player. But it just makes you wonder when you see teams like Miami break the bank on big-time free agents when they seemingly look so far away from being.
Right. So that's the thing. To you, is Byron Jones a top 5 corner?
I mean, maybe top 5, maybe top. He's certainly top 10. So, yeah, I'd be comfortable maybe putting him at 5 or so. I mean, it's hard to say with corners, especially when he plays for a guy that, although we do see the Cowboys a lot, it's a position where when you're watching him on TV broadcast, sometimes it can be a little hard unless he's getting targeted. Sometimes you don't see him. But I mean, apparently he's rated very high by Pro Football Focus, whatever stock you put in that, and he's very well respected around the league.
And he's a freak of an athlete. You remember, I think he did a broad jump or a standing jump, whatever they call it, 13 feet or something insane like that.
So he's explosive.
Yeah, so he's got all the metrics. But, as far as the Ravens are concerned, I don't think too many people are going to want to run the ball this year. And it's exciting because, well, they're going to want to. They're not going to have success with it because it's only going to compound our strengths. So now it's going to be even harder for teams to score because they're going to have the ball less because we're going to have the ball a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And when they have the ball, they're going to have to throw to what is arguably the second or the best secondary in the NFL.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh, this defense is shaping up. And all they got to do now is take my plan and draft an inside linebacker in the first round who's plug and play, and this defense might be set. That's all I'm saying. I mean, bring back Bynes. Another guy I was looking at until they got Brockers that I thought we might be able to get on cheap and bring back is Brent Urban. I think we remember when Brent Urban was healthy and he was with us. He's a giant of a man, and we were very tough to run on. But maybe Brockers kind of eliminates that opportunity because, we're not going to be able to get Brent Urban for, a couple of nickels here. He's going to want a couple of dollars.
Yeah.
But
he might not demand that much. He might be in that second wave where he wants to come back and prosper,
That'd be man, that'd be scary.
And him to have the ability to learn from Calais, having that similar frame and size and stuff like that.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm really excited. I can't believe that the Ravens have done so much in a 48-hour period.
Man, they were not messing around. Eric Decosta is not messing around.
No, he is a man of his convictions. He's a shark. He circles, and when he attacks, it's deadly.
Yes, sir. Man, I thought we were done for the night. I was like, we're good. I mean, and they go and grab a 29-year-old Michael Brockers. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, anyway, I'm excited. But stay tuned because I'm sure we'll be back on here tomorrow breaking some more news.
Yeah, so make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification button, and then also give us a thumbs up. We're working really hard and hope you guys get value out of it, so please take the time to do that. It takes 2 seconds, and we'll be back soon. Thank you, guys.